Hey everybody. I bet you know who this video is going to be about. Anyway, I hate these sort of videos. Well, what do they call them? Clapback videos. I suppose I'm doing one, but I just want to set the record straight. As we do have a lot of the same friends. And what Erinn did was just disgusting, her last video. And Erinn, I know you're going to listen to this, so please remove it. It's got a picture of my son in it who wouldn't agree or doesn't agree to have his photo up for all to see. Please do that. You know he's got special needs, okay? Do the right thing. And also do the right thing and pay me back. Now you're saying that the message FOD put up on their new video that it's photoshopped. You know, oh, sorry, I went out of focus there. That it's photoshopped and, you know, I can't Photoshop. You know, why do you think I do I can't be asked doing all that stuff. Why do you think I just do these consecutive, you know, videos and I don't make anything? I couldn't be bothered. So how am I going to Photoshop something to look like you? And no, it's not FOD. It's there because it was you and you wrote it. And you're saying now, because you tried to delete or strike, you knew it was there, you tried to strike FOD's channel who had it. You must have had a shock when you saw it still there and it didn't get deleted. And also, Erinn, you rang Google to delete the conversation. Hey, who goes back to delete the conversation? You know, you only delete something if you're guilty of something. You know, that's the theory that everyone went with Nicole Kessinger, but why are you deleting stuff from Google Hangouts? You know, you're not that. Oh, what's the word? We didn't have that kind of relationship where you'd see our chats on Google Hangouts that you just couldn't stand it, so you rang Google Hangouts to delete it. You don't delete it for yourself. You delete it because you're trying to hide something. You know, that's just bullshit. I'll show people if you want me to where she's actually said, she's admitted on her own videos that she rang Google to delete conversations. Well, it's me she deleted, and it restarts again at the very end of last year. So she knew that she'd mentioned parts of the deal, like the loan, in part of the chat, and it's gone. But before she deleted it, guess who copied it? Because I had a bad feeling as soon as she did Pink's live, I thought she's trying to get out of her loan. Because there was no other reason that she'd break up with me on Pink's chat, as she said. And then she turns around and says something different the other day on the video she made about me, saying that I broke it up with her and I started the fight and it was me. No, it was you, Erinn. You were doing it for a, you know, reason for yourself. It was to get out of the loan. And you know that, and I know that. Come on. And that's why I suggested maybe you can't sleep at night. And I didn't even mention the money. It was you. Did you notice that? I hadn't mentioned it. I said, maybe you're losing sleep because you're feeling guilty. JS just saying, you know. I didn't mention the money. It was you. So, again, guilt. Guilt for deleting my Google Hangouts, or sneakiness and guilt. And, oh yeah, telling everyone on Pink's Live that we were no longer friends when I knew nothing about it. What else was there? I think that was it, yeah. So, and what else did you bring up? Oh yeah, I'm a master troll. I'm known as a master troll around the place. I got kicked out of one live, like, and it's stupid RDA anyway. I went up to have it out with Hello Starlight, who was calling me up there and, you know, goading me to go up. So I went up and I cleared up what she wanted to talk about, and the other dickheads were joining in. I'd never heard such foul language, and they brought up the dying thing too. So you're just spreading a lie, and you know this, that's getting me in trouble. And I don't care, you know, if people are saying I'm not dying, and you know I am. And now you're saying you've got 2 friends that have the same disease. Do you know what this disease is? And I did tell you, whether you're doing a pink and you're so narcissistic you don't even listen to what I say to you, except you're sort of blinded for everything but, you know, when you want to talk money, that you're not listening to what I'd said to you, and I had explained my disease. And it is a mutated version, a very rare mutated version of Guillain-Barré syndrome. They believe it started up in either Japan or Korea or maybe China. They're not sure. But they're seeing cases of it in Asia, or mostly Asia, and now South America, strangely enough. And, you know, my town is half Asian. I used to live in a building with Chinese, Japanese, Korean students, so it's not that hard to see that. Sorry, I'm dropping the camera with my good hand. Sorry, just swap over to the claw. I call it the claw. I can't use my left hand anymore, but it's really good at gripping, and I have to make sure I remove my fingers from it. It's the other way to my other hand. My other hand drops stuff, and my left hand can't lift anything, and I can't lift my wrist anymore, and it's becoming more wasted away over time. And yeah, anyway, so I have this rare disease, and you've got 2 friends with it as well. I don't know, it's very unfortunate and a huge coincidence that they have the same disease as me, unless it's the original Guillain-Barré syndrome one and not the mutated version. I'm not sure, you didn't sort of really clarify with this one, because with this Asian version you die in it, which is unfortunate, you know. But I don't know how long I have to live. I was told that. So why do you think I went up the coast from me? Why do you think I went up the coast for 6 months? I thought I was dying. I thought that'd be it. I wouldn't make the end of the year, and I did. And it hasn't been 3 years anyway, you silly idiot. It hasn't even been 2 years since I got sick. So you're even, you know, exaggerating that fact. Okay, what else did you say? Yeah, I was the master troll, getting thrown out of RDA. People hate me everywhere. What else did you say? People hate me everywhere. I should go back to you because everyone loves me and understands me. I'm doing it for attention. No, I'm not doing it for attention. I've known you guys for so long. I hate dealing with people. And, you know, Mel will testify to this, that she knows that I hate talking about being sick. I really hate it. I don't want to talk about what's wrong with me. I don't want to talk about dying. I go there to get away from all that. So it's not attention seeking by any means. It's what I'm dealing with. It's life how I'm dealing with it, and as best as I can. And it's awful to be dying, and like my doctor said, you could go to bed and stop breathing anytime, and that's why I get scared to sleep sometimes. And ever since I got sick, I hadn't had a fall. And now I've had 2 falls in 1 week or 2 weeks, however long it's been. I fell last night out of bed. I rolled out of bed, and lucky I bought the side table, what do they call it, the bedside table thing that I did, that it had rails running the way they did, because I could have really hurt myself being stuck between the bed, because it's a medical bed now. It goes up and down, and the head sits up, or the legs can go up to get rid of fluid and stuff like that. And yes, Erinn, I am swallowing fluid so much so that I'm having chest physio. You know, the percussion and the reverberation, like they do the reverberation to try and clear your chest. Well, I'm having that now because I'm now swallowing liquids, and I'm not even coughing because of it. So it's going directly into my lungs. And that's why I'm having the chest physio and seeing a respiratory physician. Because I don't know it. This thing travels around my body and decides to attack random parts. And I don't know whether you know this because we haven't been talking, but Erinn, I've lost my left side. I got it back through doing all that rehab and that time up the coast, you know, because I make it work, that I made it work. I kept moving it and doing all the exercises and then some. I don't let people, I'm supposed to have carers and nurses that do stuff for me, but I'm terrible at receiving help. I don't like asking for help. I'm fiercely independent, so I'll keep moving my left hand as much as I can to keep it going, although it's kind of wasting away. You can probably see it's gone all that weird red colour. This is the autoimmune. It goes to sunburn. It looks like I'm sunburnt. I don't know, see all the wasting there? Because I don't use it. That's the autoimmune thing I get. I go different colours. I look sunburnt sometimes, then I go sort of a blue colour and a white. It's sort of pretty much, it mirrors her, I don't know whether anyone knows the Raynaud's phenomenon, but like that. Yeah, so my left side's gone, Erinn. It's good for clutching stuff, my left hand, but I have to use my right hand to remove my fingers because I can't move my fingers of their own individual way. I have to try and get that back. So although it's not that I lost it again because the sensation never came back, it was the lack of movement more so. It's like, you know when you sleep on your arm and you feel like my whole body's like that. Like, imagine that feeling like you slept on your arm. My whole body feels like I slept on my whole body, if that makes any sense. And strangely enough, the only thing I can feel is my scalp, which I don't understand, but anyway. Yeah, I should really end this. I think that's it. Oh, you mentioned that I wanted someone from your chat, one of your subscribers, that I could help out. It wasn't me that said that, just so you're not frightening the person that doesn't deserve to be frightened, Erinn, that we were helping out. Well, that I financially helped out, you pointed out. Don't you ever reveal that person. They don't deserve it. You know, you deserved it because of what you did, and Pink deserved it because she scammed. You know, I help about 30 other creators out there in YouTube. There's ones you haven't even heard of. And you know, I help my Chinese doctor friends out because they earn next to nothing over there, being a communist country. I mean, they're better off than most, but they're still not great considering, like, Dr. Xiao was virtually locked in, and Dr. Xing locked down in the hospital. As you know, being in China during the very beginning of it, even throughout it, they were always making videos because they couldn't go home to their families. And not just the medical staff over in China, but there's a lot of other younger ones I help, like Philip Solo TV, and I mean, he won't care if I mention him. There's other people I won't go into though. But yeah, and that's what I did. I didn't stick around and, you know, keep giving money. It was you ringing up crying, asking for money once again. And you know that. Because you lied, you know that. Deep down in your heart, you know you lied to me. And you were supposed to be a friend, and now I've got to just chalk you off the board as another pink. Although you both did different things, in the end you both took money. I mean, you're now denying a loan that happened between us, and Pink took money by telling me things that weren't true. You know, like she had the care of Roger's kids, and she lost her job, and you know, all that sort of shiza that went on. And I can see pretty similar patterns between the two of you now. Maybe I might make a video on how to avoid scammers. Now I'm becoming a pro at it. Yeah, I hope everyone's well, and if you're listening out there, you know, I won't reveal who you are. You're safe with me. And I think, you know, I'd go after Erinn if it ever got out, because she's the only other one that knows who it is. So don't worry, love, you'll be okay. And that was really mean. Once again, you must have that person frightened, Erinn, and that's cruel. Don't do that. Not cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go. See you, bye.